Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much, Diksha. And a warm welcome to everybody who are here today. Special welcome to our today's guest speaker, Subhash Bhattacharya ji, who has joined us from Guwahati. Thank you very much, sir, for being here this evening. Also, Dr. Prakash Kondekar, who's on our advisory board of the chamber, and everybody else who's listening to us. So, as Diksha mentioned, this webinar is being hosted by Chamber for Advancement of Small and Medium Businesses. We were founded recently in December 2020 with an official launch on 1st March 2021. More details about our chamber can be found on our website at casmb.org.in. We are very much active on all our social media handles. And if you have missed any of our past webinars, including the ones in March, they can be viewed on our YouTube channel at CASMB India. So this chamber was formed with a mission to work closely with all stakeholders, obviously for, as the name suggests, for the advancement of micro, small and medium businesses. We have a vision to make the MSMEs all the more resilient and a much stronger backbone of Indian economy. As we all know, MSME contributes almost 30% to the Indian GDP, and in the manufacturing exports, MSMEs contribute 48%. The industry, the MSMEs as a whole, employ almost 11 crore people. And a few months back, Shri Nitinji Gadkari, Honorable Minister for MSME, has shown us a vision and given us a target of increasing this contribution to the GDP from 30% to 40%, and to the manufacturing export from 48 to 60%. The segment is also expected to add another 5 crore jobs in next 5 years. So with these words of Honorable Minister, a few of like-minded people came together in the month of December, and we founded this chamber with a single target in mind to empower the MSME entrepreneurs to achieve the next level of success. We have multiple objectives where we want to represent and have been representing MSMEs sector in various forums. In fact, through our chamber, we also had responded to the guidance document that was issued by Ministry of Food Processing for the PLI scheme. And in fact, there will be certain meetings happening with various stakeholders on 17th. We are also trying to empower farmers to become and think and work like entrepreneurs. We are trying to bring about a convergence of academic research, advanced technologies that are available, various government schemes and policies, so that we become a single point of contact for any MSMEs to, in case they want to learn more about different things that are required for their business. Through sessions such as today's, we are trying to build capacity and impart training and development to our MSME members. We are also trying, we shortly will be conducting study tours, also help them participate in exhibitions, come up with strategic tie-ups, and all in all, help towards the advancement of the MSME segment. We have been very fortunate to have a very strong advisory board, and Dr. Prakash Kondekar is also here today with us. We have 3 more members on the advisory board, Professor Smita Lele, Dr. Prabodh Halde, and Dr. K.D. Kamble, who are very well known in their respective fields. We also have a strong management team spread across 3 states in Maharashtra, Gujarat, as well as Goa, and we hope to extend our footprint across all the states in India. And in fact, today's initiative is one such where typically Northeast is not always discussed in the mainstream kind of things when we talk about MSME. So today we want to also hear about the opportunities of Northeast, the different things happening in Seven Sisters, and slowly but steadily want to increase our footprint across all states in India. In this webinar series in the month of March as well as in May, we have tried to have a theme for a particular day, right from Monday through Thursday. On Mondays, we bring entrepreneurs from different walks of businesses and who talk about their success story, what they learned throughout their entrepreneurship journey. On Tuesdays, we have had experts. Like yesterday, we had a fantastic talk on nanofibers, where Dr. Shivendu Ranjan, who's an expert and currently based out of South Africa, gave us how those technologies can be used for nutraceuticals as well as food. Similarly, on Wednesdays, we bring about a series of lectures on different topics, similar to what we'll be shortly hearing today. And on Thursdays, we bring experts in the field of finance. Tomorrow, we're going to have a chartered accountant on this platform talk about how to manage the cash flows, especially during COVID and post-COVID kind of a scenario. In last March as well as May, so far we have had around 25 webinars, and more than 2,000 people have attended it live, and we have more than 2,000 views on the YouTube channel. Currently, we stand at around 666 YouTube subscribers, and it's growing. The subscribers are growing exponentially. In the month of April, we have launched 4 different programs, and I encourage everybody who's here to take part and benefit from them. One of them being the Startup Buddy program, where we realized that the SME founder or the entrepreneur is a one-man show, and he does need a lot of handholding or a buddy or a mentor so that he can achieve the next level. So we have already have mentoring more than 250 startups in this buddy program. We have also started monthly meets of our members, where a lot of reference sharing or business is transacted between our own chamber members. The second initiative we also launched in the month of April was the Investor Network, where we are trying to create a platform where investors and startups can meet each other and can actually the investment can happen in these startups. So far, we have received more than 20 pitch decks, and 2 of them are actually in advanced stages of getting funded. We are also planning to have a buyer seller meet, where obviously holding it online is becoming a little bit of challenge, but surely sooner or later we'll have it in the month of May or probably in the month of June, where it will be targeted for food business operators, where our members, the startups, can present their products to the buyers such as distributors or category managers from modern retail or exporters. We have also, and the 4th program we launched in the month of April was the industry defined problem, where industries are pouring in their problems, and through a student competition similar to like a Smart India hackathon, these problems will be answered through ideas submitted by the students. So these were the 4 initiatives we launched and worked hard on in the month of April. And then again in the month of May, we have started this webinar series. We also have a dedicated women cell, and most likely we will have a woman entrepreneur talking to our members on next Monday. So there are many benefits like I just described, but a couple of additional benefits are our chamber members can attend our meets as well as our partner meets, either at a subsidized or a free, for free. I will also like to put it on record that today's session is being supported by 4 partners of ours, including AFST Mumbai chapter, All India Food Processors Association, NetProFan, as well as Entra O2. And last but not the least, our chamber office in Mumbai is available for access by our members. They can use it for either their team meetings or any of their client meetings in case they don't have a presence in Mumbai. So certain achievements we have had in last 2 months that we have been officially been in existence, where, like I said, more than 250 food startups, and we have a lot of WhatsApp groups for these startups, where a lot of buddy program is being run, including finding distributors or certain kind of help that a lot of these startups need is being formalized, and more than 250 startups are taking benefit of it. We have, like I said, received more than 20 pitches, and 2 of them are already pitched in front of different investors. And we hope to share a good news maybe in next 1 or 2 months. Buyer seller meet, please watch out. Please keep an eye for further announcement on that. And the technology transfer has also been a hit, where we had speakers from NIFTEM as well as Institute of Chemical Technology, BRC, and some of these technologies have already there have been early stage discussions between a startup and the technology providers, the innovators, and we look to have certain success stories in that space as well. We have tried to keep our membership fees very low. The annual membership for SME with a turnover up to 5 crore is hardly 2,500 rupees. Even members, even farmers and students are welcome to become member of our chamber. So if anybody has any other questions, or in future you want to reach out to us, this is my number as well as my email address. You can reach out to me or to Diksha or Prajakta or any of our advisory board members or management team members if you need more information. So with this, I take the privilege, and I'm very happy to introduce today's speaker, who comes with a vast experience in the space of food. Just bear with me. So we have today with us Mr. Subhash Bhattacharjee, who was the former managing director of Neramac Limited, Ministry of DONER, Government of India, having 38 years of experience in different capacities, widely known as a strong business development professional with a basic degree of BSc Agriculture honors focused in agriculture, agriculture operations, and related sciences, followed by MSc in food technology from UN/FAO International Food Technology Training Center at CSIR CFTRI, Mysore. He furthered his professional qualification on advanced training on marketing management at IIM Kolkata, project management at Indian Institute of Technology, Delhi, and specialized course on extrusion technology from Kansas State University, USA. He is a keen strategist and pioneer with skills in conceptualizing and effecting process initiatives to enhance efficiency and productivity in agriculture business. He is a life member of Association of Food Scientists and Technologists India, and is actively associated with FINER, FICCI, Lagu Udyog Bharati, ICC, and CIA, and was the chairman of Food Processing and Agri Business Committee of FINER. Also a member in the Board of Agriculture Skill Council of India and Indian Institute of Packaging. Till recently, he was the advisor for ICCOA, which is the International Competence Center for Organic Agriculture. Presently, he is a consultant with CSIR CFTRI Mysuru and independent director in the board of Northeast Mega Food Park. He is also a member of technical board of All India Food Processors Association and advisor of Lagu Udyog Bharati Northeast, and also a chairman of Agri Business and Food Processing Subcommittee of FICCI in the Northeast. So with this introduction, I would like to warmly welcome Mr. Subhash Bhattacharjee to please deliver your talk for the day.
Namaskar. Thank you, Mr. Nilesh Lilly, Prakash
Yes, sir.
Kandagar, and all dignitary men are present in this today's discussion. And I really sincerely thank all of you to give me this scope to share about our region, Northeast region. And I thought I'll share a few of the slides and try to bring Northeast in presence of you and see how best the Northeast in this sector can work out. Is it visible, sir?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes.
Well, friends, I have been told to speak on overview on agribusiness opportunities in the Northeast. So, to be very frank, just to share a few sentences, the Northeast, these words really evoke mirrored images of warm culture and hospitality. Those who have come to this part of the country, interesting cuisines, spectacular landscapes, and whatnot. But somewhere we observe a shade of loss and gloom because of the sense of monotony in the day-to-day grind. The region is basically the state of qualified but perpetual events due to the fact that the enormous potential what we have, we'll be discussing those, are remaining even today largely untapped. Though the region is naturally organic, we say from a marketing group, naturally organic, people with scientific background say default organic, whatever it is. Probably due to lack of awareness, absence of incubation centers and startup facilities, just now what Nilesh was talking about, Kasam can offer. All these first generation entrepreneur can bring up good business if all those things come up. But situation is changing and we are making progressing in the near future. With these few sentences, I just want to share with you how I'll take it forward. Basically, I'll try the presentation to make around 30 minutes. I'll just introduce in 2-3 slides the Northeast, the strength of the region, and why you need an intervention, then opportunities and the marketable surplus on agribusiness. Processing, I'll just touch upon agriculture, horticulture, animal products. Particularly, the region has got potential for fruits, vegetables, spices, and medicinal crops. I'll try to highlight on those. And the region, as we all of us know, is a hub of organic farming. And the government's initiative for Mission Organic Value Chain Development for the Northeastern region, I think that is must to be discussed. And I also talk about few success stories and some of the geographical indication benchmark for the Northeast in this sector. I'll try to highlight. Then the challenge, changing faces of agriculture in the Northeast, how it happened. Of course, a way forward thereby. So with this few structure of presentation in mind, I'll take it forward. Friends, many of you who have come to Northeast know the Northeast. Those who have not, a warm welcome to all of you. This is what the Northeast is. We have opportunities unlimited in the region. Agro-horticultural prosperity is the show of the region, and probably many things can happen because we have a very conducive atmosphere for marketing Southeast Asian markets, and that's why the government always splits. Earlier, it was splitting for taking forward Northeast. Now it is Act East policy, and all this together, and Atmanirbhar Bharat probably will be take it forward in a very big way. Just to share 2-3 sentences, that the region is really blessed with agro-horti bounties, and most of them are naturally organic. And because of the commercial horticulture is focused primarily on food processing, probably we'll be able to see the Northeast in a better way in the coming days with all these schemes of Government of India, Act East policies, Make in India, skill development, spice park, food park, bamboo park, name anything, everything is there, but then it is not yet live. It has not got its promising existence. So all these immense opportunities are there with the MSME's new definition. We'll be probably able to take a big hit in this part of the country for better agribusiness opportunities. Our strength lies because total geographical area of the country around almost 6%, very favorable climate, agro-horticulture, indigenous crops, large scale organic, as I already told you, and number of border huts are coming up. These are business huts along with the international border of Bangladesh, Bhutan, Nepal, and Burma, Myanmar, I mean. So all these are some inputs which are the strength of the region, and opening of the Southeast corridor, which you must be hearing in number of newses, can be a plus point to business or communities to invest in this part of the country to take value addition on basically on food processing and agribusiness. Of course, we have challenges. Challenges are everywhere, and our challenges are basically for marginal land holding and assessment of demand and weak marketing linkage. This is our weaknesses. And absolutely because of the hilly terrain and all that, we have got logistic network weakness and a very fragile supply chain. Things are getting altered with the situation, but then these are something which has got a lot of difficulties to take forward. But situation is changing. Now with the formation of aggregation centers have come, with the formation of farmer producer organization, the farmer producer companies and all that, and total quality management protocol has started coming. As I told you, the innovation technologies, already IIFPT have a branch, and Guwahati is there. And my representative at the moment also started with the lesson on Guwahati, and we are putting up a center at Imphal very soon. So all this together, technological backup is coming, and probably we'll be able to make a breakthrough in the very near future. Opportunities we have in every set of region. We will discuss in last slides. Most of our people non-Korean, huge demand, but then most of it is coming imported. So there are possibilities to see how it can recreate its own opportunities to feed more people. Dairy has a scope. Marine, of course, Andhra is supplying our fish line. So all this together, I feel, and consumer food, obviously, when there is a population, we have in Assam itself 3.3 plus crore population. So all this together, this Northeast has got around 4 crore population that needs to be supplemented with all sorts of consumer foods. So farmers, and coming to the sector which the Northeast is proud of, if we think of the agriculture crops, we have mainly rice as cereals, and we have possibilities on fruits, spices, vegetables, medicinal plants, and of course in floriculture and also plantation. So I'll just break through something on that, where really overview of the situation. This is the latest study which many of you must have seen in the Apeda site. I thought I'll share with you if anyone among you has anything in mind. So this fertile region has got almost 10 commodities which are having marketable surplus. 10%. Cabbage around 70. Part of the crop of the north is around 95% is a surplus. Oranges, tomatoes, jackfruit, and of course cauliflower like that. So basically what we could see that this study was conducted by Sadhguru Analysis and it was accepted and it is put in the Apeda site also, many of you must have seen. So I thought I'll share this here so that you can understand that these surplus produces are otherwise getting spoiled and hence it has to be made some value addition. And how do we go about this? If you really want to empower the farmers of Northeast and see that the potential of this is taken into some sort of processing value addition and go for agribusiness, I think what we should do is that I just touch upon, you see apple fruits, yeah, this pineapple, then bamboo shoot we have this birdseye chili, king chili, then of course we have got this kiwi fruit, then mircha from Sikkim, then we have got this cordois in local language, you say a number of vegetables with tomatoes. All these are available here, but then out of all these, the cash crops, which if you can put it in the system, we can say about cashew nut, chilies, both birdseye chili and the king chili, then fresh ginger, oranges, passion fruit, pineapple, kiwi, and turmeric. These are really cash crops which can make a very big breakthrough. But the situation of the West is, if you see, and against a national average around 13 to 14% to max 18%, our wastage is coming to around 40%. So that needs to be really see a shelter, and that shelter can come with the agribusiness. This study was conducted by Assam Agriculture University, Jorhat, where they have found out the alarming loss of around 40% in fruits and vegetables. So there are different levels of value addition. Of course, all of us know. I'll not come on and discuss on this, but yes, that port husband level primary processing is something which we should do to make a value addition. Proper cleaning, grading, and packaging has to be done for fruits, vegetables, even in spices. Secondary level, very small processing units are here. I am just giving some example of Gem Rosel and other industries which is already put up here in this part of the country, and they are doing tidbits of marketing. Similarly, high-end processing, of course, it has been done for some product, but this is not sufficient. These are all minuscule. And all of us know about the different processed items, what we can do out of these products. And keeping that in mind, actual situation for direct marketing, what we identify with the virtue of experience in the earlier corporation we worked while we used to really work on complete trading and business. We found green ginger has got a lot of possibilities. Large cardamom, both in direct and direct procurement and auction programs. Then turmeric, bay leaves, seed ginger, planting materials. Then value addition in the crop like ginger, pineapple, cashew nut can really make possibilities in this part of the country. The usual network is basically direct procurement at the farmers or the principal farmers level, and then it is coming to the farmers, then going to the warehouses, and then ultimately the whole route comes to the seriously regulated market, and it goes to different parts of the country, including Mumbai. But this trend is not giving us real supplement to the farmers and producers. There needs to be some activities which can really give the farmers a big boost because the production and productivity has come up. I'll show you one slide subsequently, particularly leading to organic one, how it is going to be certified organic producer coming in the part of this country, and that will be really big boon for all of us. So keeping this in mind, what I feel that in case we think of the crop which can take up this pineapple, citrus, passion fruit, ginger, turmeric, large cardamom, king chili, and miso chili or the barsai chili can make some breakthrough. Like pineapple, jackfruit, cashew apple, in commercial wise, you can really make a beginning. We all of us know this Q and Queen variety. Just trying to bring you the pineapple garden of the Northeast and how it looks like. Those who have not seen the pineapple garden, friends, the Northeast is just in front of you. These are the pineapple crops. Basically, this is a kiwi crop, KEW kiwi pineapple variety, which is grown. This is basically season is May to July, and the queen variety comes from April and matlab May June. This time is coming. And one of this particular queen variety from Tripura, we have already done the geographical indication registration of that. So that way it has got lot of possibilities. Many of you know that 90% of the country's produce organic produces are from this part, and are almost 50% of is from the northeastern region, particularly for pineapple. And pineapple leaf, because the northeastern pineapple leaves are very elongated and bigger, and that can be a good source of high quality natural fiber. There is a government organization called Nectar. They are coming up with this pineapple fiber demonstration facility in Guwahati, so that some of the people who are otherwise throwing the pineapple leaves can bring up this pineapple fiber, and that is also a good demand for any fiber making people or textile industries and all that. The leaves pineapple, this is the demand, and then we can also make vinegar from the waste and all that. These are those who have not come to this part of the country. These are retail outlets of selling pineapple across the time on the roadside, just to show how the things are happening in this part, which is little different than the other products. A lot of number of pineapple products are there. We know that, and once the production industry is there, we can do see it going ahead on that. But the demand for canned pineapple slices even today is alarming, and sometimes from defense and all that we got a lot of demand. The possibilities of putting up some canning facilities can also be cannot be ruled out. Rather, it has got a lot of possibilities. And pineapple as a planting material is a very big business. When you think of some doing some pineapple business, my idea of putting this slide is that a integrated thinking can happen. Not only the fruit itself, you can think of the fiber out of it. You can think of vinegar from the waste, and also think of the pineapple as a planting material. So that is something which is an integrated approach. Then comes jackfruit. It is hardly touched in Northeast. It's got huge production in this part of the country, but hardly touched. We have got number of products from jackfruit. Can be possible. All of us know that. I'll not come on that. Then comes we have got banana. Banana we have got chini champa, then a malbhog or a sapri variety, abundantly grown this part of the country, and we have got some vegetable banana also. And I'll come to a slide particularly for 3-4 particular product line to show you that though these are of the best of its productivity, but it is not happening something, and that is the requirement of such group to see its market and also see for its valuation. Many of you who are not familiar with this region may be wondering how the cashew comes in Northeast. Cashew is also produced extensively in 2 states of the Northeast out of the 8, and the third state is Assam, which is also growing in the hill districts here. So basically in Tripura and Meghalaya, we have got huge quantities of cashew. And this cashew apple also has got a lot of possibility to go for, as all of us know. You are from Maharashtra, Goa people, most of the people who are here in the meeting probably already know the use of it. And then comes the cashew nut of Northeast is one good quality is that it has got a very sweet tinge when you chew it and keep it. So that gives a good demand for the best of the brands to source cashew nut from this part. The size wise it is a little smaller, but then it has got very good demand, and things are happening that most of it is going to Bangladesh for export via Tripura. Because Tripura, they never had any sort of problem in marketing. But the other states which are also growing, some of them are taking to Andhra and part of West Bengal and meeting it with the other brands and selling it. But there are possibilities to see that things can be well organized from this part of the country. Kachai lemon is a GI of Manipur, and it has got very good demand. Assam lemon, again a GI registry product, it has got very, very good demand everywhere. Next farm, they are producing almost in every. Earlier it was almost in everybody's, matlab in the house complexes wherever the own kitchen gardening, and now it has come to some pockets. Little common growth Assam lemon has become. We know lemon and lime number of products can be had. The carambola or the kardoi was stock there. So we can make different products from them. It also grown very widely in this part of the region, particularly Assam, Tripura, and Meghalaya Garo Hills, which has got very good possibilities for medicinal purpose use. Tree tomato. Usually we know tomatoes grown anywhere. The plant also I have put it over here. These GI of the state of Nagaland, and those beverage, pickle and chutneys. Bamboo, all of us know, bamboo has got tremendous potential and it is going widely in the Northeast. And this got different products can be made out of that, fresh bamboo shoots. dried bamboo shoots. Then we know brine, bamboo shoot in brine, and also with spices and different pickles and all that. Mandarin is widely grown in the northeast, and though it is widely grown, of late it has started making a breakthrough because the organization Naramac, they have GI tag to this Khasi Mandarin of Meghalaya in 2015-16. And then onward, if you see the track record of the export, you will find that yes, there is some. Otherwise, what happens? It was just crossing the border to Bangladesh and going to third country. And with this GI tag, the farmers and the producer of Khasi Mandarin is getting little revenue, and it has got huge production, and that production can be utilized for better product derivatives. And also Sikkim is also growing a lot of oranges. Of course, there's a sweet variety and smaller varieties. All this together has got good business from this part of the region. Passion fruit, an excellent product line, extensively grown in particularly Mizoram and Nagaland, and particularly this Manipur associated the districts of Nagaland has got very good potential for this. And these three states are covering a lot of passion fruit production. It has got very good demand as a concentrate for different range of products. And one interesting thing is that the pectin from the rind has got good value. Lychee, of course, lychee means eastern sector, and all that we speak about Bihar. The Assam lychee, the Tezpur lychee, which has got a GI tag now from Assam, is also similar to almost your Bihar lychee, where you have the flash part is maximum and a very small seed. And that lychee is giving good product line and possible to market fresh and even on some value addition. Strawberries, many of you must be knowing that in this part, strawberries in Meghalaya is a cherishing state where a lot of strawberries, and there are few villages where really going the clusters we are already only on the strawberries, and they are exporting good volumes to Bangladesh, Bhutan, Nepal, and also to Middle East. Coming to the present scenario and how ginger and turmeric and all that, the immune booster producers of the Northeast. Basically, these are growing abundantly. Again, 50% or more of the production of the country is from the Northeast. This particular ginger. As you see, the crude fiber content is around 4%, oleoresin around 5 to 6%, ginger oil is coming around 1.5%. So this has got very good value for marketing and also value addition. This produces this Assam has a particular variety, Karmi Anglong variety of ginger, and that variety has got a GI registration done by us in our earlier capacities. And this product, if you see the actual value of that is coming to almost 3 crores business from that particular area only. And that has got a lot of, but if you see the business value chain, then you see the farmers are not getting even 20% of the 3 crore I'm talking about. So that's the result. There is requirement of positioning of this. All of us know that price, quality, and safety with protocol of positioning can really give good market. So ginger has to have a good possibilities. And a study has been conducted by our institute, CFTRI, particularly for Nadia variety of ginger. And we found that the ginger preserved, candy, crystallized ginger, these are the good products from this northeast Nadia variety. Nadia variety of ginger is potentially grown in northeast extensively in many of the states, and that has got good possibilities. And we have done some market study with the Operation Research Group and found that this has got very good demand even in the domestic also in metro cities. We tried in 4 cities, and it has given the particular Mongolian nature people, they have a lot of likings for this range of products. Similarly, the possibilities are there for countries in the Southeast Asia and all that. This is this is one of the organically certified plant we used to have. Of course, presently this is under renovation. A PPP model it has been taken and it is working. And this was an organically certified plant where we used to grate the ginger and do some ginger oil and do marketing and all that. So farmer producers, producers were utilized for better productivity. Similar to what I told earlier, this planting material is pineapple. Ginger is a planting material, organic planting material, has got good possibilities of marketing. So one can think of planting material of ginger also. The seed ginger also by the state government take for different supplies. turmeric issues on today's context. Turmeric. We have turmeric of mega variety and other varieties of source, but we are proud of a variety. Many of you must be knowing that Lakadang turmeric, which has got a curcumin content range to 7 to around 14%. But the pity is that majority of these formations, they are taken out to different areas and are not being utilized part of the country. So possibilities that we can do some good work on that. And incidentally, just to share with the investors and any other business people, the government of Meghalaya has taken a Lakadang mission in 2018 so that they increase the productivity from 6 to 8 metric ton, and also see that the acreage production is increased to around 6,700 hectares. So all this together, the production will go up to around 50,000 metric ton, the target. So there are possibilities who are thinking on this line to take up a venture on turmeric or turmeric processing, go for curcumin, because curcumin, as I feel, and my personal opinion is that as in the present level of situation, curcumin will have a very good demand even for next 1 decade. Probably there will be no competitor to fight with. Like that, planting material also turmeric you can go. And king chili I have told, the GI registry product. Bhuj jalokia commonly told, it has got a very good possibilities from this northeast. Then large cardamom in plenty available in the states of Sikkim, Arunachal Pradesh and Nagaland from northeast. So auctioning programs can be being done by some agencies that can be taken up. Otherwise, complete source of marketing can be held for large cardamom. Just to sum up here, kiwi fruit. See, one of our this entrepreneur, one of our entrepreneur who has worked on kiwi long, and many of you must be knowing about Tagerita. She has started with some kiwi wine. World's first kiwi wine has come from Arunachal Pradesh, northeast. Many of you must be seeing. So this is the brand I'm showing. So this is what the kiwi wine they have done, and kiwi has got very good demand. And many of us know how it is utilized. Minimally processed, it is utilized as a RTE foods. It has got a lot of possibilities besides foods, as in cosmetic industries also. So all this together, this is a fruit which has got very good possibilities. Then khasi mandarin, already I told you. Then pineapple, I told you. See, our honorable president is marketing our GI product of pineapple. So this is itself is a brand. So all this together, you could see lot of things can really happen. And banana is very near to Guwahati. There's a place called Moko and Darangiri. They produce huge quantities of bananas. And as you must be, क्या बोलूं मैं, banana is the most traded product in the world, and Assam is the Asia's largest banana market here. So these together, but many of you, when you see the branded banana, except 1 or 2 consignment, we could not export much of banana from this part. But there are possibilities. One, we make a concise planning to do a regular market with the APEDA. The issue is that APEDA accredited pack house facilities are even to set up in Northeast even today. Of course, of it brand who is already doing on honey production and marketing, he has taken up the 4 months or 6 months. He'll be able to get the pack house ready. And jackfruit, as I told you, one had a study just to hit you out that one estimate for Meghalaya has shown that the waste of 350 crore, which is unbelievable, is the estimate. A survey done by the government of Meghalaya before the Meghalaya this mission they found that this is the situation. So they are really taking up, and Assam, Meghalaya, and Tripura has got a lot of productivity. This is the pack house, all of us know that. And empowerment is by doing the cluster concept. See the value addition is done. Coming to the medicinal plants, just to share with you a few of the things. Many of the dreadful disease and their back end support is coming from northeast. So Nilesh ji, if you want, you can of course share this presentation to the attendees, and that will be instead of somebody noting and other things. So that way, I think this is a really a boon for the northeast who wants to really. Already some of the pharmaceuticals companies are sourcing it from different sources of northeast. But then just to introduce you some of those, Panax is there, Claridium is there, then Vitex is there, then Alfina, Galanga, all of you must be knowing it. Those who are dealing on the subject. Astemia annua, Curcuma, Artesia, and Adantovasica. These are some of the crops which are abundantly grown this part, and this has got a lot of medicinal values. And coming to the organic part, many of you know that MOVCD NER Mission Organic Value Chain Development of Northeast has come for the last couple of years. And Honorable Prime Minister, present Prime Minister, when he has come to Sikkim, he has started with this first this organic as a state 100% organic state Sikkim, and then it is followed with the mission. And just to share with you the teeny state of Sikkim, how it is successfully made. My idea of putting this is that this probably will not only be a tourist bonanza, it will also give them a lot of insights to see that organic production and value can take up in a very big way. How the achievements has happened. Tourism will also increase with this. This is what I was trying to share with you. This is 1819 database where you can see the organic in hectares. I have given this area. This is the organic and this is the in conversion. So totally a huge quantities in hectares are coming as a certified organic production in this part. And this is basically a bite for the agribusiness people who are really wanting to market organic produce from this part of the region. So this is the mission component. I think this is how the value chain works. The value chain model is like this, and for every sector in this, the production part, then comes how you go for its processing. These are the whatever photographs I'm showing here. These are all Northeast production and processing. Absolutely no imported photograph here. So these are all Northeast production and processing. This is happening, and this is the stage of processing and turmeric processing by pharma producer companies, collection aggregation at the initial phases, and these are the value chain marketing. These are the marketing of the Northeast producers. These are organic producers of the Northeast. All of us know about packaging and marketing. So only those things, those who want to have a good tie-up here, you have to ensure the proper branding is done and marketed. These are organic pineapples marketed from this part of the country. This is a consignment from Nagaland has been put in the system, and this is how Manipur they are sending the pineapples from here. And this is, I think, the last very recently our black rice of Manipur has got the GI. Just before my retirement, I think the application I have submitted. I feel happy to share that, and that is the black rice auctioning program we are doing in Manipur just before my retirement. And before that, this pineapple, how we have marketed it across from the Northeast to different metro cities by air freight. And just to share with you that our entrepreneurs, as I showed you that success stories, opening Angel Organic Outlet in Mizoram, how they have started the organic outlet and doing extensively good work. Even they are doing mobile vans to ensure that the market happening. So these are something which are shows that yes, we are coming up, and probably a good handshake with the business group from Maharashtra, Gujarat, and other things will be able to become a self-sufficient producing guys. So there are different scopes. We have already spoken about the product line. And coming to this food safety, of course, we know that organic we cannot sell just like that by saying organic. As per the FSSI law, we have to have an organic license for that, and after that only we can sell it as an organic product. And entrepreneurs have successfully made it. Some of the appreciates they have come with the pharma producer company, as we know, that is as per the Company Act. So most of the entrepreneurs, pharma entrepreneurs who are coming up on that, they are having those entrepreneur development program, and they are learning the process, and then they are taking out the processing and marketing. Exactly, just to pinpoint, this is of course last 6 months, just before pandemic again reinforced. 100 FPC already has taken a lead in their production capacities and doing some commercial crops on that. And these are the local markets they have started doing, and some of them are already in the process of putting up some value addition units. This is the brands already worked through our earlier companies, and there are also different brands in the Northeast on organic producers. This is the farm to market, how it works like. Consignments are getting exported, but then we have a small issue of this. As I told you, no, we have a small issue to ensure that there should be a pack house to have the export part, which is not happening till today. Maybe after 6 months, the unit set up by our friend can take this lead. Coming to the GI issues, out of the 130 geographical indication registration of the agriculture and food products, Northeast has around 15. And these are the something which I want to share you. This Arunachal orange has a GI, Karbi Anglong ginger has a GI, we discussed, Tejpur lychee has a GI, Johar rice from Assam has a GI, Boka chawal from Assam, Assam orthodox tea, then Kaji Nimu or the Assam lemon, then Chaukia rice from Assam, Memang Nerang, etc. from Meghalaya, Kachai lemon from Manipur, then Chakao is that black rice of Manipur, then Khasi Mandarin, as I told you. Similarly, miso chili or the bird's chili in the open market, Naga tree tomato, Naga mircha, Tripura queen pineapple, the Sikkim chili, the Dale Kursani chili, and Sikkim large kadam. So these are already GI products. So anybody can use that GI tag. They have to take permission from the GI registry authority and the promoter of the GI. Out of this 18, 15, 13 are from Nanamek, 11 are from Nanamek only, and another 4 are from different organizations, whom if you want, we can hand you, give you the inputs to get the registration done and take it forward. This is some of the few of the logos. This is some of the changing scenario which is not being seen. Black pepper production has come in extensively in the tea gardens of Assam. Then, as I told you, strawberry and all that. This is how the production has come in Arunachal Pradesh for kiwi, king chili. These are also changing face in case of Sikkim and Mizoram floriculture. This is for particularly the rubber production in Tripura and part of Assam also. This is some of the product marketed from this part. We are regularly doing the Northeast producers are going out as an organic and a superfood of Northeast. All of us know in the COVID scenario, superfood and all the producers which we have discussed today, many of them are superfoods only. And we can have a good hit in the market once we have a business tie-up with somebody. And these are the organic producers, which in the last World Food India, we have shown how the producers can be taken forward in the one brand. So all of us know about the ministry scheme, both PMFNE and PMKSOI, and later, as Nilesh ji already has told in the very beginning, how they are supporting the production linked incentive scheme for the minimum turnover should be 500 crores and all that. So all this together, probably we have lot of possibilities. The trend will be, as all of us know, the chemical-free, herbal and unprocessed or minimally altered foods are the brand new buzzards among the health conscious new age client. And we from the Northeast thus will dominate and might be an exciting mix of Indian traditional information and progressive new technology across. So we want to have a handshake and see how best it can take it forward. The way forward, I'll just, in my language, I'll put it that being able to buy local natural foods is a passion for organic, people who are taking the organic produces. But then post COVID-19, we all know that we need to have a safe food. So keeping that in mind, probably export marketing can be a win-win situation from this region, and agribusiness to food processing and value addition can really give a doubling farmers' income. So keeping that in mind, be vocal for local food safety protocol, and we'll be able to make a breakthrough. This is what I have shown. The natural beauty of Northeast, number one on top. On the bottom line, if you see, black rice packed by one of our entrepreneur from Northeast. Similarly, this Bhut Jalokia or the King Chili pack. So we have already made a beginning. Only we need what? Good shake hand, take it forward. With these few words, I just want to conclude. Probably I have taken little more time than what Nilesh was talking about. And I'm sorry if I've taken more time. Thank you, friends, for giving me a passion sharing. And I look forward to any questions thereby. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. No, you have not taken a lot of time. I think it was perfect given the kind of volume you covered. I think maybe even 1 hour is less. So there are no questions in the chat box. I think some people want to ask questions directly. That's fine too. Shashi Shetty ji, I think you want to ask a question, sir?
Yes. Nilesh, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, sir. Thank you for the excellent presentation on Northeast. Northeast very close to my heart, although
Thank
I'm
you,
a
madam. Thank you.
Mumbaikar and from Karnataka. But here you missed two star, I would say, people from Northeast. One is Trinity Sainu ma'am, who is the 2020 Padma Shri Award winner.
Yes, yes, yes.
She was the one who bought Lakodang
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the
I have
map,
put her
I would
mission.
say.
Her mission I have put. I did not see the photograph. She also got a Padma Shri, right?
Yeah, why I'm saying is because I sourced by Lakadang turmeric and Nadia ginger from Trinity Sayu ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
And yeah, and last 2021, the Padma Shri award winner is Narendra Maraksa for black pepper,
Yes, yes.
right? And even his black pepper is on the way to
Mm-hmm.
Mumbai.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what an excellent session, I would say. Kindly do share your contact detail. I would like to connect with you regarding the fresh fruits and all.
Sure, madam. Sure.
Yeah, thank you so much.
I think Nilesh has already got my contacts, and in case you can give your chat in the chat, you can chat box, you can give, or through Nilesh, I can take your contact.
Yeah. Thank you, Dr. Subhajji. It
Thank
was
you so
wonderful
much.
presentation. I have
Sir.
one point. See, these
Sir.
kiwis
Sir.
originated from Northeast and
Sir.
taken by the New Zealand in about 1904. That's what I read somewhere. And they had developed the so much in the marketing of kiwis all over the world, but we are lacking there. So that needs to be taken care of.
Sir. You want me to about the Q market you are talking, sir? I'm not here. Last portion I didn't hear.
Yeah. See, origin of the kiwis is from Northeast and not the New Zealand. It was taken by the New Zealanders in 1904.
Yeah, that's what. For that matter, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, for that matter, the Director Horticulture and Commissioner of the Horticulture Department of Arunachal Pradesh, they were discussing at length why not GI should come to them.
Right.
And for that matter, of course, they had a dialogue with Naramak authorities also when we are in the system.
Yeah.
But then the department was unable to give the actual dictation on that particular year and all that. You are talking about 1904 and all that.
I have tasted both the kiwis from Northeast and also
Sure.
from New Zealand, and the
Sure.
kiwis from the Northeast are better quality. That's
Excellently good, sir. Excellently good. We have marketed huge quantities everywhere. We have made some beautiful packaging.
Yeah.
Like I showed you one packaging here about this pineapple, fresh pineapple packing. Here you see bottom line. Like that we make, of course, the kiwi tray. I didn't bring it here because I don't have handy with me now. When in Naramak those days, we have made some beautiful product line.
No,
and some of our marketing officers,
if you
they have marketed it across
I can
India.
show you one kiwi small tray because recently I had purchased some online kiwis,
Sure.
and it was wonderful packaging and also
Sure.
quality wise.
Sure.
So that's what I thought that we have to support more for our products and particularly kiwis.
Yes, sir.
Very expensive fruit, but
Yeah, very expensive fruit, yes.
but very healthy also. That I can tell. Yeah, thank you.
Any other question, anybody? Otherwise, it looks nobody liked my talk, is it?
No, sir.
Yeah, Mr.
everybody-
Bhattacharjee, can you hear me?
Sorry, yes.
Sir, I'm Sanjay Agarwal
Yes, sir, I
from
could see you,
Clover
sir.
Organic.
Sir.
We had met a couple of times also in the Niramak office, if you recall, sir.
Oh, I don't know, sir. I retired a few years back.
Okay, anyway, so just to share with you, sir, we are working now on close to 70,000 acres in the Northeast,
Yes, sir.
across Mizoram and Manipur.
Yes.
And we have done extensive studies, and we have also tried to help the farmers get a better, rates for their produce. We have sold almost 600 metric ton of different types of produces. Now the two major bottlenecks are coming for us. Number one is that, creation of a product, because unless you don't have a product, you can never do any marketing. You'll understand that. So by products, sir, I mean that consistency and quality. Like if you talk about the turmeric, then it needs to, have a certain curcumin content in it, which are not consistent at all in the Northeast, because there are a lot of mixed varieties being grown.
Yes.
Second problem, sir, is along with quality is the presence of chemicals. I know the Northeast does not use chemicals as much as any other state, but last couple of years, sir, there has been, quite a bit of use of, weedicide especially. And in some cases, like even Manipur, they are using DDT, more as a mosquito repellent, but they are also using for pest control. So a couple of our export shipments, in fact, got ejected, because of presence of chemicals. Now, it is impossible to, buy a shipment and send a sample for, testing at the laboratory to understand any chemical presence or not. Logistically, is just not possible. So we want to put up a processing plant, but at the same time, we also have a challenge with net fee, getting our proposal through in record time so that, we can put up our plant before December so that we can process the ginger, turmeric, and the other
Sir,
crops.
sir, Sanjay ji, is it under MOBCD? That 75% grant wala?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, okay.
We are helping it. We are doing it with a FPO. With the
Okay.
FPO does not have any funds, so we are putting the money
Ji, ji.
to help the
So,
FPO, get what is going, sir.
I can share my contact number, and in case you want, I can meet the CMD and become your HMB in case it can support you in some context.
That would be very nice, sir. And also, if you can be instrumental, sir, in trying to set up a facility for quality and chemical testing, sir. Because without quality, we are facing so much of
Sir,
competition.
for quality and chemical test, I'll just submit to you. Indian Institute of Food Processing Technology in next another 2 months, they are putting up a full-fledged NABL accredited quality control laboratory for organic produces at Guwahati.
Mm-hmm.
They are almost in the finishing stage, and they are
Okay.
awaiting the NABL accreditation. So probably this pandemic probably it may delay by another 2-3 months. But otherwise, they had a target to complete the situation by June.
That is good news.
So maybe June की जगह हो सकता है July, August, September तक हो जाए. So I don't know,
Right.
but then I can do once I am in touch with you, I can also coordinate you with the concerned officer there, who will be a lot of support base for you, because they are putting up in Guwahati NABL accredited organically certified laboratory for organic producers of the Northeast, because that was a very much demand from every sector. Many a time our people have to suffer. So that has been taken up. In fact, the idea came when our earlier Secretary Food Processing, who was Assam cadre IS officer, so we started talking to him only. Then ultimately we could get it, sir.
So that's a very good news, sir. I will send you a WhatsApp separately so that we can be in communication.
Sure, sir.
But just to share with everybody, sir, we've been helping selling pineapples from Manipur and Mizoram also to Mumbai, Hyderabad, Delhi, and all these places. And we would welcome other people also coming in, because this is directly being marketed by the farmers themselves through the FPOs. Without any middleman in between.
Yeah.
So that would be interesting, sir.
Fine, sir.
Just wanted to share that with you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I think I will be in touch with you. Sanjay ji का number यहाँ मिलेगा या through Nilesh ji I can get?
I'll just put my number in the chat.
यहाँ भी मिल सकता है ना. आपका नंबर मैंने डाल दिया है. सुभाष जी आपका नंबर.
Okay. Sanjay ji, kindly you can note my number and then we can be in touch.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll put my number here also in case you want to this thing.
Right, sir. Thank you then.
So I think यहाँ पे there is a question. Is there any provision or scheme for processing of maize, animal feed?
Oh, bola.
Yeah. Possible.
माहिती वाप घेते.
Hello, for animal feed plant, NetFee is supporting under the scheme of MOBCD also.
Okay.
And there is a good demand for it in the Northeast. And the demand will be a perennial demand, because we are also welcoming a lot of this poultry and meat projects in this part, and there will be requirement for that.
Okay, sir. And I think Sanjay ji has put his number, so in case you want to, or I can send it to you as well, Subhash ji.
Right, sir.
So I
One
guess,
question, can I ask?
yeah.
Sir, we are domicile of Maharashtra, so can we buy land in Northeast for commercial purpose to put up a processing plant?
Yeah, possible in Assam, Tripura, and all that. There is no problem at all.
Okay.
We have different schemes also. With that, you can take the schemes also, and we have identified areas for industries. See, now I have not touched here about the mega food park. Number of mega food parks are coming up in the Northeast, and also agro processing clusters. So very near to Guwahati, in geographically in Meghalaya, one more APC is coming up, and one more is coming up in my hometown near Tinsukia and Tezpur. So all these together, number of things are coming up. So yes, you can, madam. And I think Nilesh ji has shared my number. We can be in touch. I can give you a lot of inputs on this line also.
Perfect.
Right. I think chat box, my number is given by Nilesh ji.
Yes. So there's one more question that has come. Any demand for shrimp?
Shrimp got a lot of demands because here people get not even optimum size they don't get, but then they buy it so high. Yes, there is a demand, but then you have to. I know somebody who has got this fish this thing wholesale in Guwahati, the metro cities. So yes, possible. I can give a link with that gentleman. You can talk. Yes, there is a demand. Number one, demand is there because both Assam, Tripura, and as you know, Bengal, they have got a lot of demand for shrimp. And yes, possible. And I can give the जो क्या बोलते हैं आरतदार बोलते हैं क्या जो मच्छी का है गुवाहाटी का I can give that contact. You can directly talk to him.
Okay, perfect. So I think most of the questions have been answered. So perfect. I think thank you very much, Subhashji. It was a very enlightening talk, and I've also put your number in the chat box and email address. So I think people can
There's
contact you.
another question.
Yeah, please.
What are suitable locations for processing plant for ginger and turmeric?
Ginger and turmeric.
Yes, suitable locations for processing plant for ginger and turmeric.
First point I'll tell it. You go to Meghalaya. Meghalaya, very near to Guwahati. The state capital is around 2.5 hours drive from Guwahati Airport, is the international airport. Number one, and they already have a plan to come up with a agro processing cluster very near to Guwahati Airport itself. It must be around 34 kilometers. They're in the process of finalizing that. That is number one. Number two, we have Mega Food Park. Of course, the facility of the Northeast Mega Food Park, the space is hardly there at the moment. But some of the APCs you can think of. But if you are thinking of putting up a ginger and turmeric, I'll suggest ma'am to go to Meghalaya state.
Okay, I think perfect.
Thank you. Very nice information and also presentation. Thank you, Subhashji.
So thank you, Diksha. I think you can propose a formal vote of thanks.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much.
I would like to propose vote of thanks. Sincerely thank you, Mr. Subhash Bhattacharya ji, sir, for a very informative and enlightening session. Thank you for our support partners, AFST Mumbai chapter, Entra02, NetProfam, and AIFPA. And thanks to all the participants for attending today's webinar. I declare the session as ended. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Nilesh ji, thank you. Madam, thank you.
Thanks
Sir,
a lot.
Thank you, sir.
Prakash sir, namaskar. And thank you so
Namaskar,
much.
namaskar.